I'm Joel Wright,
And I'm Mike Goby.
and we're going to be talking about equity position and appreciation. So, appreciation is growth in the value of a property over time. We consider it a bonus, and the reason we consider it a bonus is it's not guaranteed. Different markets appreciate at over time at different rates. Some of them we've seen in the Sacramento market where it can actually go down 20% or it can go up 20%. And in my career, that I've been doing this since 2000, I've seen it multiple years go both directions like that. So when you invest, you want a good property that you can hold on long term, and there will be appreciation long term in almost every market across the United States, but it's not guaranteed that it'll be there any particular year. Buying at the right time in that volatile cycle is important. And if you buy at the right time, you can accumulate wealth very quickly.
And appreciation historically increased over 3% higher than CPI. Now, appreciation happens over a long period of time. So the longer you hold the property, you're always going to be ahead with appreciation, and the value of the property keeps going up over time. It may go down, but over time, it will improve and go up. Real estate as a tangible asset rises with inflation. So
Yes,
10 years ago, it was much less, and we've gone through different cycles, and now it's done very, very, very well.
yeah, with COVID in 2020, it did great.
Yes.
Appreciation over time. This is just a quick example of what happens over a 30-year period. If you buy a $200,000 property and it grows at 3.5%, that 3.5%, 100% down, which is $200,000, grows to $335,000 over 15 years, and at 30 years, it's $561,000. A total of 181% above that $200,000 you put in your initial investment.
Appreciation is never a straight line growth. It's got market cycles. I've been doing this long enough to have been involved in many market cycles. So in the last 40 years, you got to think about what's happened. We've gone up, we've gone down, we've gone flat. And then this is the historical market cycles.
One thing that's interesting is different markets are sometimes on different cycles. Generally, the United States trends together, but they're not all exactly the same. You see at the top left, the wave cycle, that's California and a lot of other states, sand states, Arizona, Nevada, Florida, California are included in those, and they're typically very volatile states. Other states, however, especially in the Midwest, this one's Cedar Rapids, Iowa on the top right, are kind of straight lines. So they'll go up a little, but over time they go up a fair amount. The Also interestingly, and this is more in the Northeast, there are different cities that kind of go up and stop, go up and stop. I call it the stair step method, and those I found mostly on the East Coast and especially over in the Northeast. Now the hockey stick I've seen in other parts of the country, including Texas, and that's been most especially since 2008, where they were sort of the straight line method, and then they gradually went up much, much quicker. So they were straight line and then sprung up over the last decade or so. So these are more or less the historically evident market cycles that we've seen throughout the United States. Now, these matter. They are important. If you're in a market and you buy at the top of a market cycle, like I know people that bought in 2005 and 2006 in Sacramento, and by 2009 and 10, they lost more than half their value in whatever property that they purchased here in the Sacramento area. That's important. However, in other markets, some of those that 06 to 09, 010 didn't make any difference at all. In fact, in some markets, it just kept going up. So depending on where you're at, it can affect you dramatically, and it could affect the value and the price of the property dramatically. So thanks for staying with us. I hope you're enjoying these, and we've got more for you.